Hi guys, it's me again, and in today's episode I'm going to talk to you about my bucket list. So without much further ado, let's crack on. Number one. Yes, that's number one. In fact, let me just refer to my piece of paper here. Glasses on the end of the nose, that's the technique. So yeah, number one, we have flying hoverboard. I saw a video a few weeks ago about this person. I think they were in Switzerland, somewhere in Europe. It could have been Italy. But they'd made this flying hoverboard, which basically just flies all over the place. You stand on it and it just goes up and just flies all around and takes you anywhere that you need to go. So I don't really know much about them, to be fair, but I just know that I want one. So if you want to get me one, feel free to send me one, please. Really handy nip into the shops, that would. So number two, flying drone. I watch a lot of Casey Neistat or Neistat, depending on how you want to call him. A lot of his videos and his vlogs, and some of the aerial footage that he gets with his flying drones are just absolutely spectacular, and I would love to be able to film from an aerial point of view over my city, and it just gives a little bit of a difference, bit of diversity to your video content, especially if you're filming from that height looking down. I suppose it, increases the 3D dimension when you're watching videos, so dynamic, so unique. I think it gives a real good point of view about his location and his geography. So I think a flying drone would help me accomplish that in my future video endeavourments. Okay, number three. I think I might need to put my glasses back on. Yes, a DSLR camera, preferably the same one that Casey's got, the Canon 70D. Be able to film in the same quality that he does, especially on that DSLR camera. It just looks amazing. I think he gives a lot of inspiration to filmmakers about equipment, about what to buy, where to buy it, the cost. So yeah, I think the Canon 70D or a similar spec DSLR camera. Number four, I've got Macbook Pro. Reason I put that is because I've seen like a lot of YouTube videos and the creators are talking about how they use a MacBook Pro and they use iMovie on there to edit their film footage. So yeah, I just really want a MacBook Pro. I know that they're very expensive, but I think once I get myself on the salary scale, I should be able to get myself one. But if you want to buy it for me, feel free, send me one, it's up to you. I do accept donations. Number five, I've got a car, a very specific car in mind, which is a Fiat 500. You're probably laughing right now, but I just find them to be really, really cute cars, really small and diddy. But I want an all-white one with all white leather interior seats. And it'll probably be really hard to keep clean. However, I just find them really, really cute. And it's like nip about the city type car. So I don't want a gas guzzling Jeep or a 4x4. I want something that's really nippy, that can just get me from A to B. And it's a really small car, so it's like really easy to park it as well. So yeah, I think that would definitely be on the list. Number six, I've put money and lots of it. If you want to send me a bag full of cash, I'm available. Number seven, I've put round the world trip. Now, I have travelled quite a bit in my life. Been to various different continents, a lot of the different countries. Never been to the Far East, mind, or like Australia. I've always travelled west or within Europe. However, I would like to do the full thing and go all the way around the world and maybe stop off at, 200 countries on the way. I love to meet different people, different cultures, different societies, learn the different languages, the people, the food, the culture, if I've not already said that. But yeah, round the world trip I think would really be one of the priorities on my bucket list. Number 8, I've put Raybans, a pair of Raybans or a couple of pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses. And the reason why I would want those is purely for filming. Plus they're very stylish, very expensive, very sophisticato, so to speak. But yeah, do you know like those, I call them MJs because I think Michael Jackson used to wear them quite a lot, like those ones that go down with like the ridge. And they're really, really good for filming because a lot of the time when you are filming it's in very bright light or in sunlight. And depending on where you're filming from, sometimes it can be very blinding to your eye. So I think a real good strong pair of Ray-Bans wouldn't go amiss. Number 9, I've put on there my own website. I think having your own website gives you the independence to be able to take payments, make money, show your entrepreneurial skills and be diverse. It really does open up your horizons and your opportunities as well. Having my own website will become an actuality. Number 10, my own personal assistant. Sometimes in life you just can't do everything for yourself. You need somebody to do something for you, or you've not got the time, or you've not got the patience, or you've got something else that you need to be doing and you literally do need like a spare pair of hands. A personal assistant would really help me accomplish all of the other 9 goals that I've got on my bucket list. So just as a Brucey bonus, but even though I've discussed 1 to 10, I think number 0 would be getting a job, because you need stability, you need income, you need finance, you've got to be able to pay your bills. And I think sometimes once you've got even just a job that you don't even like, sometimes all of the other things that I've mentioned on my bucket list tonight will come into place, especially once you've got that stability behind you. And this is the second video I've done, perhaps begging for a job. But yes, that's just my top 10 items on my bucket list. I'm also very keen and interested to know what's on your bucket list. So yeah, leave a comment, let us know what you would like. What are your 10 things on your bucket list? You may have more, you could have less, because I'm quite sure that there's probably stuff on your bucket list that I would probably want, and vice versa. So yes, that's just my bucket list. I'm signing out for now, and I'll say ciao for now. Take care, bye bye, see you soon.